Libra, and welcome to your reading for September the 25th through through October the 1st. Happy birthday, Libra. This is your birthday season now, so you are the first in line, and you also get an extra card this week, an oracle card, every week that it throughout your birthday month. So I have meditated, and 7 cards have popped out, one for each day of the week. First of all, before we go any further, I just want to say I really felt the love from you guys. Thank you so much to you all. YouTube really, it felt really good. Thank you. I really appreciate all the new subscribers and the comments and likes and shares. It's just wonderful, and I would really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share if you feel inspired, and comment, give me any kind of feedback. I really appreciate that, and subscribe if you haven't already. So without further ado, I have 7 cards for 7 days. It's the general energy for each day, and of course, this is a general reading, so if you would like a personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. And also, this is for your sun, moon, and rising. That information will also be in the box below. So let's go to the card, shall we? All right, so we start off the week with a really nice card. I don't have my glasses on, sorry. The 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of coins. Look at that. Darling, look at the beautiful cards, aren't they? They're gorgeous. They're collectors. Love them. This is, look at that, gorgeous. This is a really happy, contented card. This is all your needs are being met. Look, I love the fact that it's green. It's down to earth. It's beautiful. We've just had the equinox, right? And the sun has moved into Libra, and it's moving on to this huge vortex of like cosmic radiation and magnetism, and all the galaxies are swirling around. It's such a powerful time. And look, you have this beautiful happy home life, contented. This is, what a gorgeous card. So everything looks fabulous on Monday, Libra, and then on Tuesday we have the 3 of Cups, which is celebration. Look at that. This is a beautiful card. I love these cards. Anyway, so this is about celebration. So obviously you're celebrating that you have this wonderful contented home life, that everything is being met. And then this also reminds us to actually look at the magic in every moment, because we're coming into a very magical time, manifesting time. So this is like looking at every moment and being grateful for that moment and being in it 100%. So that's Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we have the 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands indicates balance to me, almost. This is like, this, I always say that this kind of reminds me of the Strength card. This is where, it's interesting, the artist, right? They chose that. This is where it can be like bickering or competition at work or around you, right? It could be at work, it's around you, this. It's one of those situations that won't go away unless you handle it. And the way to handle this situation, you want to be proactive, and you want to go in to this situation and come in with kindness and compassion. So I always say, don't come in blazing, don't react or shut down when when this arises, when this energy arises, because there's a situation that this is actually saying, look, this situation needs to be addressed, right? But it's how you address it that's really important, and you will be triumphant and you will come out on top if you address it in a diplomatic, compassionate and kind way. So it's like, you know, coming into the situation and not avoiding it, but saying to them, you know, I always say take 3 deep breaths, right? Because when you take three deep breaths, you're no longer in a reactionary state, right? You are more in a responding state. And you come in and people can't, you know, when people come in and they react and they're like, wah, 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 nobody hears that. They kind of tune them out. They're so kind of shocked, saying, what is going on with this crazy person, right? But when you come into a situation like that with like, okay, and you've got this calming voice and you're grounded and people can hear you as if you're on a loudspeaker. So it's interesting how quiet and calm and tranquil your voice is, and you come from that calm and tranquil place, then people really hear you loud and clear. So that's the energy on Wednesday. You know, I always say kind of avoid conflict. Avoid the conflict, don't get me wrong, but don't avoid the confrontation of it. So you can you can confront it without being confrontational, right? And you can come at it and even if you resolve it like, look, let's agree to disagree, at least you're resolving it, right? And we need to move forward. So on the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, that's so interesting, right? Because Pluto goes stationary on the 28th now because it's going direct, which is really exciting because we've had all those planets going retrograde. Now we're getting all these planets going direct. So we're going to feel it for a couple of days before and we're going to feel it after. But when Pluto is standing still, it's going to be kind of an intense energy, but ultimately it's really fantastic because it is going forward. So that could be a little of the, you know, energy that you're feeling there, because Pluto can be kind of behind the scenes, you know, like bickering, and it can be gossip. Whatever it is, you need to address this. It could be, you know, somebody could be challenging your character. So, you know, you have to defend it, but in a kind and compassionate way. Now, on Thursday, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, look, abundance, darling, abundance. And he's sitting there. He's a wonderful, incredible leader, right? He's this charismatic, he's always got to be busy. He gets bored extremely easily. So he has to really kind of keep busy doing things that are, you know, that's creative. So when I see this card, I think of creativity, but I also think of fast energy. So I think of creativity and I think of fast energy. So this would be a really good time to start and to build something all this time now, because, you know, we're in the new moon phase while the moon is waxing, you know. It's a wonderful, if you're watching this before Monday, it'd be great to make an intention in some part of your life and where you see it going. There's a lot of intense situations coming out. It's interesting with Pluto going, you know, stationary. So the dwarf planet Haumea, which represents the protection and the regeneration of the planet, and Aries, which is the spiritual warrior, they are opposing each other, right? And I think that's exact on the 28th as well. And this is like, you know, the spiritual planet Aries is trying to raise us into our spiritual principles and living by principles. And with this energy, I really feel that we're going to have this kind of awakening, a global shifting consciousness. And Jupiter opposing Uranus, which goes exact on the 28th, that also, it's like a magical creative time, so it's really an exciting week. And I feel that we'll probably have people will kind of wake up and really see how we're exploiting the planet. And I think people are really coming into a new way of living. It's kind of exciting. I'm very excited. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Swords, right? On Friday. Now the Seven of Swords kind of indicates something nefarious going on. Either somebody has either you're not being truthful, somebody around you isn't quite what they seem to be, somebody is keeping something under wraps, and it's not a good thing, right? So this is a time, I think, that we are also being asked to look at ourselves and look at what's working and what's not working. And a lot of the truth will be brought out, right, in this new moon. So that's kind of the phase that we're getting. So secrets can be brought out, right? So look at that. It's like under the swords, and it's kind of hidden, right? So something is going to come up, and you need to, it's something that you have to look at, and it could be about yourself. What am I doing here? What is it that, what do I bring to the table? What can I improve? What can I change? So these kind of things, you can look at yourself and ask yourself, what am I bringing to the table? What do I need to improve on? Now, I also think that it's really important. It's okay to look at what's going on, right, with you, but not to beat yourself up or to get in that, oh, I'm no good. And I'm so sorry. Whenever I do readings, my nose starts to itch. It's really bizarre. I don't know. It might be spirit. Who knows? So excuse that. So it's okay to look at yourself and to look at where you may improve, but don't beat yourself up. It's really important not to abuse yourself. It's very important to keep your vibration high. So yes, you can look at it, you can take ownership of it, and you can forgive yourself, right? Because you can't change it unless you forgive yourself. And then you move forward the best way you can, and and with awareness, and focus on what you're really good at. This is a time that we really have to focus on our strengths as opposed to our weaknesses, because whatever we focus on will expand. So we need to focus on our strengths. So then on Saturday, we have the wonderful, look at this, an incredible opportunity. This is the Ace of Wands. Pentacles, sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. And this is a beautiful new, this is, this can be new. Look, the Ace is new beginnings, right? So this could be a really nice opportunity that's come to you. Now, I want to go back to the King, because this king can sometimes indicate a little indecisiveness. So it might be a decision that you have to act on. And this is an action card, even though he's sitting still, right? But the Ace is a really good opportunity. So something might come up. And, this is kind of fluid. It can be a day or two before, but it's because it's the general reading and the general energy of the day. So an opportunity is on the horizon for you, Libra. And on Sunday, I feel that this is almost like the decision that you're making. You've got this opportunity and you're going to take a risk on it. Now, this is the Six of Swords, and that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you're going to take a risk on this opportunity. This is someone that's, look, the swords are still present. So it's a past that's been really challenging, right? It's been a challenging past. Now, this person has decided to get on this boat and leave anyway, and just navigate through take the risk and navigate through treacherous waters. Now, this is saying, take the risk, right? Number one. And number two, stay focused, really stay focused, because, you know, it may not be an easy road that you're going on, and it's unknown. You're going into the unknown. So you have to look upon this as an exciting journey. You're not going to know what's around the corner, so you really need to focus and be aware. Keep your eye on the road, or, you know, in front of you in the boat. Keep your eyes open and really be focused. This also, for me, is about staying in the moment. Be in the moment, Libra, like 100% in the moment. When you're in the moment, you're focused, and you can't go wrong, because then you will see it. So I'm also getting, okay, so I'm also getting, this is proactive. I'm getting proactive. So this is, look for this. You can see, you might be able to see this coming, and if you do, you can nip it in the bud. So this is cutting them off at the pass. If somebody is trying to stab you in the back, I can't think of a better scenario, right? Betray you. This is saying there's a way around the back door to stop them, kind of thing. So just be aware of that. That's this is Friday. Somebody could be, you know, trying to cut you off at the pass, and so you cut them off at the pass. Be aware of this. Now it's getting dark in here. Oh my goodness. Can't believe I started these so late. That might be a little too bright. Let's see. So I'm going to try that. I might have to change the lighting for the next reading. So I have chosen Keepers of the Light as your extra oracle card, as your extra card for your birthday, because it's your birthday. And this is by, who is this by? Oh, Kyle Gray. Look at those, Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. So now this is for Libra. I just want to put some essential oils on to cleanse my energy. Okay, so Keepers of the Light, what wonderful blessings and information can we give to Libra for this coming week, the 25th through October the 1st? What can we tell Libra? What gift? Oh, this one, oh wait, I don't know, that was two wanted to come up, so I could have done two. Oh, there we go, Libra. Oh, look, I love this. I really feel that you're getting paid, Libra, by the way. I really do. I mean, look, you've got the King of Pentacles, right? You've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is wonderful, and you've got the 3 of Cups. This is emotionally and physically things are being taken care of. You've got some little issues with, you know, bickering or competition, which can be kind of a healthy competition, and you might have a little somebody who's really not wishing you well for your success, but I have a feeling that you're really getting paid. And look, Ganesh, that will help you, right? The remover of objects, right? Oh, I love Lord Ganesh. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Right in time for your birthday, Libra. Oh, this lighting's terrible. I'm sorry. Anyway, happy birthday. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.
For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.